Welcome back from Gameweek 5 over the weekend. No clean sheets for many teams, only Bournemouth and Newcastle that managed to give us clean sheets. The rest of the teams are maybe for betting. For betting, that was a goal everywhere. It happened over there. But welcome back. It is Fantasy Spotlight at JK Sports App. I'm here with Arnold. Arnold, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Hello, everyone.
Glad
to be here again.
Oh, how was your week?
My week has been promising. I don't want to be negative about it. We can do better though. We can do better though.
Saying that, over the weekend something happened. By the way, do you realize the number one in fantasy has not made any single transfer?
Wow.
Any single transfer. But guess what? He has got Haaland and Salah. And I think they've been doing magic for him because they have at least stand up every week. Almost every week.
I don't know. I think some people leave fantasy. Like, how do you
I don't know. Do not make any transfer.
Wow.
I think it goes back to that thing you said in Game Week 3 that you always trust your team until Game Week 7. I think, But not so many will get there. So many people have taken hits, have taken chips. And but today we are here to look at... So now, Arnold, we are going to dive into the best team, the team of the week. The team of the week had over 120 points.
Wow.
That has a lot about it. We had a new player of the week, Stash, in Leeds, 15 points.
Wow. Wow.
I think he scored a goal. And that was really good for him. But like we've seen in the past few weeks, we've always had a different player of the week. And now this time is from Leeds.
Yes. Which is amazing.
Usually
we are used to the big hitters and all of that.
But are you looking at these small teams the way they have come up?
Yes. I actually like the way they are doing.
Because the first game week we had a Sunderland defender.
Yes.
Now it's Leeds. Then is it second game week where I had Timber?
Yes.
And then Magay, and then Mendy now stage. So that was his team. If you can check, then he had Nick Pope in goal. I think he was the overall performer since the clean sheets weren't there that much. So rare owners, sorry. But this time, wait, you can still hold on because he has given you some clean sheets over the past game weeks. They had Harry Maguire in there.
Wow.
I think he left after the 70 minute mark. So he had a clean sheet. Yep. So they had
full in.
They had Cash with 10 points. Nico Williams with 10 points. And then talking about Cash, did you watch his screamer? That was outrageous.
I don't know where he pulled it from. I don't know if it's really in his locker. I don't know.
And
it was amazing.
And I was looking at the Sunderland goalkeeper. I was looking at him. I was thinking, can I have him into my team? But well, it is Sunderland. You will expect them to
leak a bit,
concede goals.
But they have a strong foundation on which they are playing because in the last game weeks, I think they've had about 2 clean sheets, 3. How many?
I think 2.
About 2, but 2. You realize it being just a team that has just come from below and it's doing all of that. That's amazing.
Because the first game week and this, I think those are the 2 clean sheets.
That's really amazing.
But then they managed to fight back and drew actually in that game with a red card. You can imagine. They got a red card from the first half. And then they managed to fight back and get into the game. Even when they conceded that screamer, you can't blame anyone. It beat the keeper because the keeper steps on the right, and then he realizes the ball is swaying on the other side. It was a finesse, man. You can't
blame anyone.
You can't.
But they showed a good spirit and they fought.
And they fought back.
And that's what I'm happy about.
Is this boy from a former Arsenal player? Arsenal by Leverkusen, then Granit Xhaka.
Yes.
Is he someone to look at? Do you think he should? He provided an assist over the weekend. Yes, he's not in the team of the week as of now, but is he an asset to consider? or is still on the
maybe in the long run,
mm-hmm.
because like I told you right now, we are building foundation for our
true.
team.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So you need to bet on differentials or premiums that are going to do the job.
Oh, we are going to get there as
Yes.
well. We are looking at, and then we'll go to a midfield. Of course, had Stake. Stake did so well. We had Gravenberch with 15 points as well. Then Iwobi with 13.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually saw something from Iwobi's. He has now matured. He's playing so well. He can pick the game and dictate it. And when he's given the chance to. I remember there's something that happened. I think the 18-year-old Josh King misplaces a pass when they're trying to build from behind, like every team is doing now. But because he's an 18-year-old, he comes and he tries to comfort him and tells him get back into the game. And they actually managed to get back into the game and win 3-1. I think he's now getting there.
Yes.
The fact that some players can't play at the big teams. They can't play there. And now for him, I think it's a chance for him to prove that I could lead somewhere. Well, he's not someone you think he's going back to Arsenal or Man United.
But he has played for a good number of years in the Premier League.
Okay.
He has gone out his spell in Everton, I believe. Then now he's in Fulham and he's doing all of these things. So he has about, I think, 4 years for 3 years, maybe 3 of constant playing, and the team is depending on him. So he has a pedigree on him.
So we had Anthony at Burnley. He's tried to. I think he's one to look at if you want some cheap options. The fact that he plays way up in the pitch.
Yes.
He could get you some goals.
Yeah.
We saw him score against Man United. So I think he's good. He's one to consider.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. If you actually want to have so many premiums in your team, then he will be an option.
You can as a differential here.
Somewhere.
The bench sometimes and coming through.
Bruno Fernandes finally, I think, gets to perform. I think people have had him in that team.
Yes.
Mostly Man United fans have always done that. They have always trusted him, and maybe this time he did perform for them. He had 10 points. But midfielders were not going to get more than that, most of them, because clean sheets were a problem. You can look at people that got 15 points. That's like Gravenberch.
Yes.
And that's a goal and an assist. So you can understand that.
Yes.
I think. But talking about Gravenberch, have you seen how he's taken? Moreover, that's a CDM, right?
Yes.
That's what he's doing for Liverpool.
He's a hybrid CDM.
Yeah. No, actually, he was an attacking midfielder from way back.
Yes.
Okay, box-to-box midfielder. But there's a way he's taken that in the Premier League more
to the next level.
For someone who thought he couldn't fit at Bayern Munich, for him to come to the Premier League and do that. And I think I like how he's doing.
It's amazing. Like, I think we can talk about Gravenberch and we liken him to the likes of Dembele, who has just won the Ballon d'Or. You saw what happened to him. Like, when he was in Barcelona, he was getting injured, he was having issues here and there. And then he makes a move to PSG where he's loved and given an opportunity. And he comes up. So Gravenberch is another one who went and came back. And just like 18 months ago, he was sitting on the bench of Bayern. But he has stand up, and now you see in fantasy he's someone we are looking at, which is really amazing.
It's really amazing. By the time you can be playing well, and but to be considered in fantasy as an asset, then that means you're turning up with stats and numbers. But when you look at general play, even before we talked about him, he was doing so well for Liverpool in the past game weeks. You can see him is taking. Now, I think last season he was considered for any substitute option that came into the mid. They could see him being taken off, playing 60 minutes. But now they can't think of anything. It's McAllister that is going off for Victorian Vits somehow. Then I think Liverpool have given us options these past game weeks.
Mostly attacking
from their midfield. And then up front we had Calvert-Lewin.
Yes.
Lead player, I think.
Very happy for him. Very happy for him. He has had a rough time.
And I think from the time Ancelotti left Everton, this is the only time that we've gotten a chance to talk about him.
Yes.
I think
injuries.
Injuries. need different coaches. Every coach comes in with a different philosophy, and he's not that type of striker of link up there and everything. He's that typical striker, and a few coaches want to use
striker, because football is modified now.
Yeah, need to be. And then the Isidore.
Yes. Very interesting differential.
I think he scored for them that goal. He's very good. Now, having discussed that, people have been wondering about who to hold on and who to let go. Now, we've come up with a list as JK Sports, and we've come to realize we want to look at defenders and we want to see who to keep
and who to let go,
and who to hold on, who to monitor, and who to sell. And we are going to start with the ones to sell. Yeah, we have Konsa at Aston Villa. Aston Villa not doing well. They have scored one goal, conceded so many. The best they've done is like one clean sheet where it was a 0-0. I think, with Sunderland, I think the other game week. So then Ronaldo at Sunderland as well. He got a red card over the weekend. So you're thinking you have to sell him because for
about 2-3 games.
When he's not around, you can't just risk to have him.
Just sitting there.
Then one Bissaka is an injury. Do you think? And again, West Ham.
Also, West Ham has been having a bit of a shaky start, so obviously it's not something to hold on. And also the injury, of course.
Okay, so there I had 3 defenders to sell. That's a complete sell. Then there's to monitor. Pedro Porro.
Good option.
He's someone to look at because we've looked at Romero, Van der Ven, and I think for him is one to.
He's definitely one to look at.
He's one definitely to look at. Keep an eye on.
And he's also.
Isn't he one of the set piece takers?
Yes, exactly. That's what I wanted to say. He's one of them that is taking the set pieces. Yes.
Then Diouf as well is at West Ham.
West Ham as well.
I think West Ham players are now for
West Ham and Aston Villa about
whether they can really help. Then Estevao,
he was unlucky because of the red card Chelsea got. That's how they lost the game. He literally didn't play 10 minutes. He played, I think, about 5 minutes. Obviously, with someone I would say just keep on the bench and see how things go. Munoz
at Crystal Palace.
You are definitely
one to monitor or
one to monitor like Estevao. And Munoz in the last year or so, last 18 months, he has been somewhat a very good differential. The likes of Munoz, Mateta, the Ezes of Crystal Palace. So those are people who, whenever you looked at Crystal Palace, those are the people you're looking at. So definitely is one to look and monitor.
Okay, so we are going to put our code to join our league of fantasy at JK Sports. And you join, guys. Actually, to be on this show, you must have joined that league and perform, become the manager of the week, and then you come here and discuss and give us your feelings about your team, how you've been performing in the past weeks, and by the way, we even have gifts to give out from Black. Black, they make headphones, sound speakers, so many things that they do, and we are ready to give you these gifts. So just hit up us at that code, and then join the league. For real, it's massive. People are really competing in there. So that we are going to look at these players to keep the defenders. We've got Virgil. Of course.
Definitely Virgil. Though Liverpool's defense has been shaky. They are winning, attacking returns are there, but their defense is a bit shaky. But of course, he's Virgil van Dijk, Captain Fantastic. So he's someone you can look into. But with caution.
And Cucurella.
Also, Chelsea recently has been having a bit of a blip in their defense after keeping about 12 clean sheets about 11 clean sheets in their winning 11 of their last 12 games. That was before the Bayern Munich game, and from then things have been they lost 3-1 and then 2-1. So let's see.
Mourinho. At Nottingham.
I don't know, but I feel like Nottingham is still going through a phase. More so with their new coach. He loves playing that high line. So you don't know how exactly things are going to turn up. So
I think it's the same for Wood.
Wood, well, I would fancy keeping Wood because, like I told you, like he's in that caliber of the Munoz, those differentials who can turn up. So of course, maybe if you've gone weary and tired of him and you have better options, let him go. But I would say keep him because he has I feel like fantasy we have like a flow of things. This is where now things start flowing and that's when the likes of Wood start banging them goals in. So let's see.
All right. Now, then we're going to look at midfielders. The midfielders to sell. The midfielders that have completely not turned up. Then the ones to monitor, and maybe the ones that you can keep. But make this clear, please. If you've not had these players in your team, I think every player we are naming here is to monitor. Yeah, because you might actually just sign them, and maybe they have like, but. Look, depending, we are telling you this player, we are giving you these names because of these assets are here because of we are looking at their game weeks that are coming ahead, the fixture difficulty that is ahead of them. But when you look at now, we look at Johnson, the midfielder at Spurs.
Tottenham.
Yeah. He turned up last season. This week he has not really turned up yet, but he's that one to get rid of, despite the fixture difficult doesn't look that much difficult as we might call it. He's got some greens there. He's got Wolves at home, Leeds away, Aston Villa, and Everton. But the issue is the rotation that is at Spurs right now. He can hardly start some games. So I think for his price tag at 7 million, he's that one to get rid of.
Yeah, that's a very high. That's a very high amount to put on him. Most of our player, you're not sure is going to give you 90 minutes, so it's better than you'd rather go for like Semenyo, who you know has at least 90 minutes on his back. Yes.
Okay. Then we've got Rodgers and Aston Villa.
Aston Villa is in a blip. It's in a blip because
I think Aston Villa assets now are for
because they look like they're out of ideas. They're out of ideas. So
actually talking about that, I had their coach call them lazy. And you know when the coach starts saying that and one of the officials that actually has worked with Unai for quite long, he has like retired from his job at Aston Villa.
Wow.
And that tells you how the team is doing. Maybe they're going through a lot of things that can't really work with the team. Maybe I don't think Aston Villa is now to consider their assets. Maybe we can look somewhere else. However cheap they might be.
Yes.
Then we have Florian Wirtz.
Definitely, he's still acclimatizing to the league. He's from a German league, which is not as fast-paced as the Premier League is. So you need to give him time to get it. The boy is talented.
So I've got a list to monitor of midfielders, but you must laugh at this because Mohamed Salah is involved. Now it's about the stats he's got against them. It's the stats. I think the issue is about the stats. He got against the next 4 games because he's got Crystal Palace, Chelsea, Man United, and Brentford. Well, Man United is one of his best fixtures. Yeah. I think.
And he also loves Chelsea, I believe. He has a certain love.
I think against big teams.
Yes, and most of Chelsea. Remember,
but I'm quite worried that he's now being considered. I think
he's coming back. He's coming back
because he had a slow start. Up from like. I think, can we talk about the levels he's put up there?
For
maybe he's not performed. He's not performed to the expectations of fantasy
because of what he has set.
His price, the level he set for himself. But I think this is for any midfielder. Let's say Riders was doing this, would he be in that list? Because I listed these players depending on people how they're looking to sell them, what is going on in the market and everything, and you can see most of them starts saying most people are looking to sell Mohamed Salah. They're monitoring him, and I'm wondering, is it because of the price? Maybe they're looking to invest somewhere else. So maybe this is because most people that have got Mohamed Salah don't have Haaland. Is that an issue as well?
For me, one thing I can tell you is Mohamed Salah is someone you can always bank on. Like, he may have, like, of course, he didn't start the season as he wanted, but he's one person who will always come through.
Because I'm going to get you the list of players to keep. But before that, we look at Gakpo, Mbeumo, and Palmer. Palmer, we are not sure of his.
He's going to. I heard stories that he's going to be out for about 3 to 6 weeks. So he's definitely one to let go. Mbeumo, like the way Manchester United is still, I don't believe that they are yet back to their sharpness and all, because Chelsea literally gave them those 3 points.
But I think for him to be in the ones to monitor, it's a good thing, because he's been trying. He's tried to come close. I think every game week he's come out. And remember the fixtures they have had. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not trying to defend them being a Man United fan, but I'm just saying, you look at Arsenal, you look at Man City, you look at Chelsea. I think he's really come close. He had a shot on target against Arsenal, against Man United. Chelsea, you can see how he actually caused that red card. For me, I think he's done a bit okay.
He has that knack. He knows what he has a test for goal.
I think before you even think of Bruno Fernandes, I think the next goal of Man United, you feel like it's coming from Mbeumo. Maybe it's that one that you can keep your hopes in.
Keep an eye on.
How about Cody Gakpo?
Cody Gakpo actually has not turned up, but when you check the shots ratio per game, he's very high. He's very high, so he's going to turn up. He's one I can actually look to keep, and he has also the 90 minutes on his back.
So many managers are looking to keep Riders, Grealish, and Enzo, and they are monitoring Salah. It's so it's.
I think it's the price tag. It's the price tag.
The price tag.
The price tag. Yes, it's the price tag.
Maybe the price tag, because
they are looking.
We've got Riders at 5.6. Grealish at 6.8 and 6.7 for Enzo Fernandez. And I mean, it's about the price tag. There's nothing that can back that up. And even when you look at the fixture difficulty, I think it's for Riders, it's green everywhere. Burnley, Brentford, Everton, Aston Villa. For me, it's
not bad.
It's not bad. But when you look at Grealish, he's got West Ham, Crystal Palace, Man City. Has he got a chance? Maybe Tottenham. So those are like 4 fixtures ahead.
Yes.
And Enzo Fernandez has got Brighton, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, and Sunderland. So if you're looking at those players, I think we've read for you, like, you can check on their fixture difficulty and you look at least 5 games ahead, and you see whether you can keep them or you can sell. But we look to keep them ahead of the coming weeks, because it's what most managers are doing, most of them. And then, Arnold, we are going to look at forwards. Of course, now we are going to start with the forwards itself. Magay at Chelsea.
Definitely.
And there is Sesko at Man United.
Definitely. He's still also learning.
Watkins.
He has not yet come as we are used to. He has had a quiet few months.
Well, okay. Then the ones to monitor in there are Richarlison, Wood, Mateta, and Ekitike.
Ekitike made, of course, people.
Are people not really rushing him? 3 goals in 5 games for someone in the league. Isn't he doing so well?
Yes.
What do you think?
People rushed to push him out, but he has proved to us that if you're to get him, it's very hard to get him out of the starting 11. And he's very effective and lethal.
Him taking the opportunities given.
Yes.
I think that's one to consider.
He is very, very good at his conversion.
And he plays with a thrill. You don't feel like he's not worried about his position.
Yes.
And he said in the other interview that he likes competition. And I think, for me, he said that's not a problem for him. That's a manager's issue to worry about. After the game, after him scoring. But I think he's playing so well. You can look at that touch to get the ball in between, and he's between the ball and the defender. For me, I think it's that one touch that you want from your striker. You don't want so many touches. Like we saw Haaland score against Arsenal. You just don't want so many touches from your striker.
Don't make it
you just
complicated.
want one striker that gets that one touch that sets him free.
And the next
and the next thing is finish. Isak. People are willing to keep Isak. João Pedro and Gyökeres.
João Pedro is interesting. Gyökeres, as long as he's fed, he will score.
But now we look at Isak. With no doubt, if he's fed, he will score. You may not even feed him, but he will score. But we're saying when the starter is scoring goals, he's banging goals. I mean, the chances are very minimal. He's been signed for quite a huge figure. Now, for him to come in a team where he's supposed to be a starter and now he's got to prove himself, maybe I can say it's much pressure. But then you can't take anything out from Isak's performances from last year.
Yes.
And, well, I think he's one to consider maybe.
He's definitely one to consider. Just needs time.
You know, why we've kept him in that category of keep, it's because the moment his transfer was the moment his transfer was confirmed, so many people signed him. So I think if we've given players 7 game weeks, I think he deserves that 2 more 3 game weeks ahead.
He actually didn't even have a good preseason.
Yeah.
So those are factors to consider, and I'm sure the manager is minding his fitness.
He should mind his fitness because, well, it's the Premier League.
Yes.
You can't just bring him in and clearly. So having discussed for you that players keep the assets you need in your midfield, in your defenses, in your forwards that you want to look at. Now we are going to look at managers, the top 5 managers in fantasy that we had in our, like I told you about the fantasy at JK Sports. We had these managers. The other week, Amorim was among the top 10. And this time, this chick has really turned up and she's the top performer.
Wow.
Yeah. She performed so well with 78 points. 78 points.
And she kept getting.
And I think she kept
and captained him.
Wow. I think she believes in that team, but she had a bench booster. I think that's one thing. And you can see she has already taken her wild card. So maybe.
Wow, that was a bold step.
Yeah, a bold step, but that has taken her to the top. Yeah, because she's number 1 in this league that has got men roaming everywhere.
Kudos
Yeah. Then there's Panthers FC, and Bruno is being consistent.
Bruno, we are proud of you.
I think twice he's performed so well. This is his second. Because
in 5 game
in game week 3, he was the second. No, he was the first. There were 2. They had the same points. And then this game week he has come out second, and he captained Haaland, and he had 67 points.
Wow.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Bruno.
Well,
he did so well, and but he's still way down in. Then there's Peter Naira.
Yeah.
Back again.
Boy.
Shout out Soccer Vibes.
As long as Arsenal is okay.
He captained Gyökeres, but the bench boost came through for him. I think that's the only chip he's taken this season. With 66 points and his 12th, he missed out being on
top 10
because before the game week ended, I think Saturday night I actually talked to him and I was saying, I'm looking at the top 4, and he said, I could get in there, but somehow I didn't make it. But kudos to you, my man, you've done so well at 293 points. The other is Kill Me Quick. He captained Kudos, and he took a hit of -8.
Wow.
He could have been our manager of the week, but he took a minus of -8. And he had 71 points. He's 43 in the league. Yep. And his captain was Kudos, and he has a bench boost as well.
Wow.
Then there's Dreams and Nightmares.
Mr. Weatherman.
Our first manager of the week. From game week 1,
Wow.
So he did so well this time. He came back. He was the 5th, and at 61 points. Then he's in 21st. He's 21, I think, in the whole. With 279 points. Then you are going to look at the top 10 of JK Sports. There's Amorim at like I told you. At 270
3 to 7
points.
That's the highest.
Then the Simba FC Taiwa Davis with João Pedro as his
Yeah.
captain.
Mm.
He got 39 points.
Yeah,
but I think
Vizela,
that's why he dropped
Yes.
from the first position,
Yes.
because he has been there for 2 game weeks.
Wow.
He's actually done so well, and at 321 points.
Mm.
Okay, and then Ndiwalana FC,
Mm.
he's also been there. Haaland was the captain, but for Ndiwalana, I don't know his plan. He has taken the free hit,
Mm.
wild card already, triple captain already. But at 319 points in the third position, maybe you can understand.
Yes.
Yeah, the fact that he could gain, is it the wild card and a free hit again? So maybe we are in game week. We are going for game week 6.
Mm.
Is it too early for him to have used all those chips? Do you think?
Well, I cannot judge the man.
Having
like
international
break
coming ahead, and
For me, I believe in the power of waiting, because like I told you, there's going to be a power shift more so after
then
game week 7 and 10.
Okay, there's Sunday FC.
Mm.
He came in from he has actually added 1 position. He was 5th.
Mm.
He went 4th with Mohamed Salah as the captain. He had 52 points at 311 points.
300.
Yeah, Wilson Smith. He has Salah as his captain for the 6 points and 308 points.
Mm.
Then the number 6 is Isaac Regan, and that's Othlenes from Soccer Vibes as well.
Yes, my boy.
Semenyo, yeah, shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys from
guys.
Soccer Vibes. You're doing so well. I love this area. And that at 301, yeah. Then there is Ian Tots. He's slipped back one position.
Yes.
Yeah, but having Semenyo and
Mohamed Salah
at 298. Then they play. You know him. Victor. Oh man.
We call him 70.
Yeah. He's not leaving this thing anytime. 53 points, 298. He's 8th. And then there's Okwayenda Trevor.
Our boy.
He's our boy. I think he was on a flight over the weekend, and guys decided to take that opportunity. The guy dropped 7 positions.
But I fear this guy.
He's so good.
He has Walter Med.
Yeah. So he had Mohamed Salah, got 33 points, but he managed to be our 9th, having dropped from, I think, 2nd.
Yes.
Because actually on Saturday I talked to him as well, and he was 2nd, and I thought he was going to get onto the top. I told him, "Oh man, you're doing so well." He said,
that's how strong things are shifting.
But I expect him to go back to the top because he's doing so well. And he's been telling me my team is not performing the way I expect them. But you imagine someone being 2nd and he's saying my team is not doing the way it's supposed to be. At 296 points, and then there's Papas M. Papas M at Mohamed Salah as a captain at 295 points. He took a hit of -4. Yeah, and then before we looking at I don't want to call it the curse, but the most signed players have not turned up.
I don't know, it's like they make a phone call and tell them they have been transferred in.
Semenya again didn't turn up. For him, he has done it twice. Raiders, Semenyo, Timber, I think Jack Ball. I think they have all not turned up. And I think it's the most sold players that are really turning up. The most benched. Over the weekend, over 900,000 managers worldwide sold Raiders, and over 1 million benched him, and then he decided to come up with an assist. So
very interesting.
Maybe it's I think we still have to hold on, but for some assets it's really becoming an issue. And as we get to that, I want you to take us through your team. How you managed to come up with this team, and why you're still having hopes in the matches that are not doing so well, and what do you think? What do you see ahead?
I think for me, first of all, like last week you asked me a question and you told me you asked and you're saying that is there a possibility that I'm favoring my team? And after what happened on Saturday because I had 3 Chelsea players, and I was banking on them to come up because I knew the team was shaky, and then we go and get a red card. So that has reminded me actually, because this is something I've always known. And then I've learned that like I should, like, it's good to, like, spread your assets, not to have more than 1-2 from one team unless it's unavoidable. But moving forward, I already called Palmer has an injury, so I'm going to move him on. We want to jump on 2 people like Haaland and Salah. This is the time. I think there's only an injury scare for Haaland, but I think he will come through because this season he looks like he's on a serious, trajectory. Mohamed Salah is standing up. I like City is going to play Burnley, so that should be a very good game for them here and there. So I'm looking at then maybe replacing maybe Cole Palmer. I'm going to keep on to Cody Gakpo because like I told you, his shots per game are very good. Bowen turned up finally, so I'm very happy. Mateta as well. João Pedro did come through, but of course we know for obvious reasons, so I'm going to hold on to him. Estavao is also, like we said, is someone to monitor because he's like a live bullet, right? So for me, it's more about the defense and the goalkeeping. So actually, this game week, I'm going to increase on my goalkeeping. I think I want to run to more Arsenal defense because you see it's their first goal to be considered in open play, and they are doing a good job. So we still have the Sunderland defenders that are doing well here and there. So I'm going to sit down and arrange my team as I want, but I'm going to hold on to people like Cody Gakpo, hold on to people like João Pedro, and I'm looking at jumping onto Haaland as soon as possible. Because when he has now gotten into the groove, you don't want to miss out on that.
All right. Him talking about Haaland, and we just saved the best for the last. Look at this. We are trying to we are going to show you a team that you can actually own the best goalkeeper and okay, not that because he didn't. There was Ballon d'Or last night, and then you can't just say the best goalkeeper when he did win it the ASEAN trophy. But we're just going to talk about the best asset as a goalkeeper, defender, the midfielder and the forwards that you can have. The best options. I think the premiums in goalkeeper, Raya, with no doubt. And then we look at Gabriel.
Yes.
I think he's the most expensive defender.
Yes.
So this team has got Raya with all the clean sheets that he's had in the past. I think he has only conceded to Liverpool and Man City. That shouldn't shock you by the way. And the fact that he's faced Man City, Liverpool, Man United, so the fixture difficult, you can really think about that. Then you look at Gabriel at 6.1, he's the most expensive, he's a premium for you to consider. Then there's Gay, there's Konate at Liverpool, then there's Minte, Mohamed Salah.
Yes.
And I think you can look at this team. So if you think about wild card, this team should be considered. Actually, if you consider taking your wild card, this is the one team that you should consider. These are the assets. Mohamed Salah, Raiders, he can still keep this position because of his price and his attacking returns, they ain't too bad, and how he plays. Then there's Sek at Leeds.
Yes, the best
for the
player
price.
Of the Gameweek.
For the week. Then we have João Pedro, Haaland, and Isdor.
Wow.
Think about that team that has got Haaland, Mohamed Salah, Gabriel, Raya, and João Pedro.
I'm not forgetting Ndiaye on the bench.
Ndiaye on the bench.
Also a good differential.
Ndiaye on the bench, Senesi and Anderson. For real, what can you wish? What can you wish to have in your team? You've got Haaland, you've got Mohamed Salah, you've got Gabriel, you've got Raya. I think those are the assets everyone is looking at own, but having them in one team. So we are all you need to do is turn up. Just go check on our socials.
And that's one thing I celebrate about JK Sports. We make things easy for you.
The things you've struggled to have all season, from last season, and now we've bought for you this. I think we tell you, we are going to be giving the best tips about fantasy, and we've just done that. So as we come to the end of the show, we have been at JK Sports app. This is Fantasy Spotlight, and we'd like to tell you that join our league of fantasy at JK Sports, and please, you're going to enjoy. So many gifts to give at the end of the month to the top manager of the month. And our partner, Black, we are going to give gifts from Black: jumpers, t-shirts, headphones, speakers.
Name it.
Yeah, so many things are there. You can check out their site. And you can buy from them as well because they've got nice stuff too. Yeah. And I've been with Arnold.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We are going to leave you, and we are not going to add on more because we actually don't want to give you more than what that was massive. We gave you the best defender in the league, the best goalkeeper. What else can you wish more? Catch up next week.